Previously, on the Mythrill SMP, Bagel had found Artemis's letter recently and decided to pay the half-elf a visit. The two spent a lot of time getting to know each other and talking. They eventually made it around to Bagel's house, and Artemis commented the fact they felt that they were being watched constantly while around there. The question is, what will happen this time? Let's find out, shall we? So let us make us way over to the tea house, because I don't know when they want me there, but I know they want me soonish, potentially. So let us talk about things, but I don't know what they want to talk about or anything. I've got ideas, maybe. I think it's just because we've not spoken to each other in a while. But who knows? The tea house is below the... We could go to the... Let's go... We can use the tavern portal. Might as well. I don't use it too often, so... Hello, Gandalf. Let us go. They might want to talk about cookies. It might be nice. Chat, what are you about to see? You don't see this, by the way. Hold on. Maybe. I mean, the sun's ready. I see Isaac is settling in well, which is good. Yeah, I look forward to speaking to him next week. I believe Moon is also going to be there, so I look forward to it. Especially a new set of eyes around the harbour. Isaac is cool, he is quite interesting as well. I want to learn more about Celine, but I don't know in what sense fully. Don't know if it's positive or negative, and that really depends on a lot of things. I wonder what's been going on with Celine. I don't trust Celine at all. It is a little concerning, but it's one of those things. Being curious isn't exactly a bad thing all the time. It kind of depends on the person. Let me check inside the tea house. Okay, no one is here. Do we not have... We do have an chest. Tea is what? Two coins? I think I have most of that tea at my house. The tea house, yeah, it's a lovely place to be. I can't reach the chest there in front, which is awkward at times. But I guess we just sit down and wait, I guess. Oh. Okay. We just kind of sit here, I guess. Yes. I might as well. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Artemis! Long time no see.
Didn't you say you saw them yesterday?
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw you yesterday.
It was sarcasm.
I know. I was
Or
being
what? A
silly.
figure of speech? Or
Yeah, that
actually
is the
know.
correct term. Hello, how are you doing, friend?
I'm fine. I'm doing well.
Good. That's good. Well, I've recently recovered from my sickness, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to chat a bit, have a tea party, relax a little, I guess. As what have you guys been up to? Has anything interesting happened while I've been, I guess, indisposed?
I mean, you know this. I met Bagel yesterday.
Yeah, I also saw Bagel yesterday.
Oh, how was that? How was that? How are they?
Wonderful. They're doing well.
Oh, nice. Yeah, No, I just, interested with everything that's been going on because I've been... This guy is very overbearing.
Oh, I can imagine. I mean, guys don't get sick often, so...
Honestly, that's like the first time I remember being sick. Wasn't very nice. I wouldn't say it was like a major illness, but I had to send them off to go find buttercups because they just would not leave me alone. I made up something about... Well, I mean, buttercups can be put into like teas, and I don't think they have very many medicinal properties. I think they're more toxic than anything, but you can make a tea with them that's not toxic. So I kind of told them to find buttercups and alluded that it might make me feel better.
Oh yeah.
I love them. I just don't want them they get so stressful about it, and I need a moment to breathe.
Yeah, it happens when you have someone that cares.
Yeah, I greatly appreciate it, but I also think getting them some air would do them some good. And I know they like buttercups, so it's just...
They sound interesting.
They are. At some point we'll get you two
Eventually.
to meet. It will be nice. Yeah. Well, this guy's been around a lot recently, which is very nice. But yeah, they're just...
Are they not usually around?
They disappear.
They have their moments of things and stuff. Yeah. But currently they're off getting buttercups, which strange enough, they only seem to grow like really far out. Like I want to say like around where the barrier was. They don't really come much further into the valley, which is a bit strange. So I sent them to go and find some for me.
Yeah.
Which will be nice. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I spoke to Moon recently.
Oh, how was that?
So interesting.
Okay.
Her and Monet found something.
Money's back from sailing. That's nice.
Yeah, Monet found a letter in a bottle from Moon's mother.
That seems like a very inefficient form of messaging.
I mean, they're pirates. What are you expecting? Them to write letters and send them on birds?
I mean, yes, that's typically what they do. But
yeah, these are pirates. These are different.
These pirates are a bit strange.
Yeah, that's what I picked up.
I see.
Yeah, they've been looking into things.
Okay.
And then Moon came to me about something.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's definitely interesting. I hope they're doing okay. It has been a while since I've seen them.
I hope it goes well for them.
Yeah, definitely. I can't say I know an abundance about what Moon is up to or anything, but they are a nice person.
I could say a lot for some reason. Moon seems to trust me a lot.
I mean, didn't they come to you for therapy initially?
Yeah.
I feel like that makes sense why they would tell you things.
Yeah, but this wasn't during therapy. This was them coming up to my house being like,
well,
hi.
Builds trust, I suppose. But they share what they want with who they wish. If they decide to trust you, then, well, I see you as a very trustworthy person in most regards.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing there was a reason apart from relaxing that you asked me here.
Well, yes, I was hoping to just enjoy tea for a bit longer, but I suppose that there was sorry, my mind started to wander. I was just thinking about last time I spoke to Moon, they kept talking about karma, so I was just like, oh, that was a thing.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
Last time I talked to Moon, I left a rather bad impression, so...
I don't think it's anything that you did. I think it's just that they weren't a big fan of karma. They're not a big fan of demons.
I think it's more Moon's out of her element, Jelly, to be honest.
Yeah.
She's a human that's been, I guess, thrusted in the world of magical beings, people from different worlds. Mm-hmm. It's not normal to them, so...
Yeah, it's very understandable, a bit of confusion and such.
Makes sense.
I mean, it very much has varied with the humans here. I mean, Cloudy kind of didn't understand anything but took it in stride. I think Mars is a little bit the same. Don't know a lot about Fae, but he seemed surprised, at least, to hear about me being a Fae and how old I was.
Yeah.
And then Moon, well, I'd say I'm a little surprised they haven't encountered at least a couple of mermaids on their travels, but I suppose they tend to stick further under the sea nowadays.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, Moon's been fine with me since I arrived here.
No, they've never done anything particularly bad. They're just, a little out of their depth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely gotta go leave a sign or something to or a letter to go maybe say hi or something. See if I can.
Maybe that could be a good idea. Just
bring someone with you.
You'd bring someone with you. Don't give them reason to think you're a threat. If they're already wary, I'd rather them not think you pose a threat by saying, "I have so much magic. It's just in the demon plane."
I got nervous.
It's okay. You don't gotta pretend to be big for your britches. People don't really care about how much power or how little stuff you have here.
I don't think
just about
anyone cares.
How you are as a person. If you're a nice person, then you'll get on fine.
Makes sense.
But I suppose I should get to the point.
Yeah. Very good at stalling.
I just wanted to relax a bit. It's a difficult thing to bring up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you'll understand that when I say.
Right.
But if it makes you feel any better, this is more or less the first thing, or the first conversation I've had with people since an event. So... after recovering mostly from my illness, I had a run-in with Celine.
Okay.
I would just like to ask, have either of you... I know last time we chatted, Jelly, you had never seen them before. Does that still stand?
I haven't bumped into them yet, luckily.
Yeah, have you seen... I know Honey was involved in some things, but have you had any sightings of them recently? Just curious.
I've seen them, but that's about it.
Well, this was about a week ago. I saw Celine, and they have changed their form to resemble somebody else.
So they don't look like a Surin anymore.
They don't look like Surin anymore. It was curious to me that they haven't changed their name along with their appearance.
Like they normally do.
Like they normally do, but I believe they are, well, at least my mind went to a rather obscure mythological reference. Because they have changed their shape to resemble you, my friend.
Oh no.
I am so sorry.
It's fine.
This is why I wanted to meet with you here, since they're mimicking you. You best be first to know, and, well, I know you've been on your little adventures meeting people. I'd rather you not try to talk to Artemis and it end up being Celine.
Yeah.
I suppose differences-wise, their hair is sort of an ombre of black to white. They couldn't quite get it accurate. One eye is red. Yeah, one eye is red. One is sort of a off yellow gold. Their outfit is a big difference. I mean, I know you've been wearing a lot of reds recently, but it's a lot darker. Sort of black trousers, red overskirt, corset, and such, similar to what they usually do. Axe still in place, wings still the same bat-like features.
Yeah.
They have larger horns. But as you can imagine, it was rather surprising. And I thought, best tell some people so we can spread the word, because I know since the wedding we've been telling people to look out for anyone who resembles Surin, dark hair, long ears, red eyes, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
I suppose the warning needs to change now.
I mean, I guess it makes sense, though.
How so?
Not many people know Surin. People trust me. They talk to me.
That's
So
true, yeah.
If they don't know.
I mean, I suppose... I understand the merit of why they chose Surin to begin with. I mean, Surin's a very isolated figure. I know they like to write, the poems they left us being a key thing towards that.
Yeah, Moon thought that was a threat.
I can only imagine. I know reading mine and Charlie's was rather confusing. I have dabbled in poetry. I mean, I own a library, but I can't quite say I grasped the meaning. I suppose they were simply about the people they were directed to, but still.
Yeah.
I just know Surin as the writer with one too many cats. I don't... Perks of having an island, they don't tend to sniff around too often.
They stay away from me.
Good for me.
Do they own the cat cafe? That's
Yes, I believe they have been working on opening that place.
Oh, it's open now.
It is? Oh,
Yeah.
lovely, lovely.
I haven't checked it recently. I just know it was popping up.
Yeah, well, now it's open, I suppose I'll have to visit at some point, but... Yes, having that sort of anonymity in their appearance, people who hadn't met Surin before would probably see Celine as more of an individual without knowing their true shape. Sort of not quite hidden in plain sight, but a disguise that doesn't easily read as one, unless you've met Surin like some of us had.
Yeah.
But of course, you are quite the figure in the valley. I'd say everyone has met you at least once, Artemis, and, well...
Yeah.
At least in my opinion, you're, I guess held in high regard would be a good way to phrase it. People like you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They trust you, and so... Well, I'm sure Honey will not be glad to hear, since their last encounter seemed to put a bit of strain on something between you two. I can't imagine what the questions they were asking, but... That's going to be awfully confusing, but... I mean, I guess more noticeable people... It's not a striking resemblance.
Yeah.
But... Yeah, I had to tell you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Of course. Anything for you, Stardust. But... yeah.
Guess it's just another big reason to dislike Celine.
Well, there's many to be sure. Well,
yeah.
many that I suppose. Not a big fan of their attitude, them crashing my wedding, them and their interactions with Panky. But
Yeah.
that's also a concern. Panky
There's not
once
been
again
around.
has vanished into thin air.
Yep.
Can't imagine what they're working on or what they're doing or what Celine has them after. If Celine's on a crusade for people's souls, then I wonder if maybe Panky is doing something revolving that or something else.
I haven't seen Cloudy either, at all. Like,
I was also going to say,
it's like she's just gone.
Yeah, they're just not here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
haven't managed
I
to
mean,
talk to them either.
I'd love to assume that Cloudy just simply left, went back to I believe their mother is still out there. Since they know what happened to their father, they might have gone seeing her mother and tell her that probably would be a good thing, but
yeah.
I feel like she would have at least mentioned something at the wedding if she was leaving.
I don't think I'd have just up and leave.
I don't think she would up and leave without at least saying someone, or at least Bagel would have noticed.
Yep.
But
all her stuff's at her house still as well.
yeah, I'm sure her notes are still strewn around like they were before, so
Yeah.
I don't know where they are. And I can only assume Panky is doing something for Celine. I mean, there's an auction house that they've set themselves up in. I'd have to assume that eventually there's going to be an auction.
Yeah.
Because what point is a building without a purpose? It has nothing right now other than a meeting place, and doing one-on-one deals between people is one thing, but I mean...
A grand gesture, sounds exactly something she would do.
I mean, I'm not sure of how greedy people in the valley are, but I'm sure hearing rare items for sale would entice about almost anyone.
Yeah, probably.
It seems too flashy for her not to do something soon.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, first you crash a wedding, we're holding an auction. I mean, how else are they going to one-up themselves?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. But I've also been wondering a lot. I'm going to hopefully be deciphering that journal of Charlie soon, so we can find the next one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if I mentioned, we found a friend of ours, Charlie's journals, at my wedding.
We went to the festival with them.
Yeah, you've met Charlie. You've met Charlie. We went together.
Yeah.
They have amnesia.
Oh.
So these journals are very old, and we're hoping they might help restore some of their memories, or tell us a bit more about the valley, since they've been here longer than anyone.